Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of April 2022. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I am reading for April, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. It is when you're drawn to the video that you're meant to hear its message. So let's begin. It looks like either you or they didn't get a wish and are feeling responsible for something possibly that happened. This person, whomever this is, you or them, are carrying a heavy burden that they can't release, and it is emotional. And what I see is that they are trying to figure out, get to understand the deeper issue of what caused a plan to fail. Okay? Put this here. It feels like in the past, this person went into some type of negotiation with you, if this is them, okay? There was a negotiation and there was a certain expectation of how it was supposed to go. And as they go into this negotiation, this meeting, this reunion, whatever this is, they are hoping to have a positive result. But as it progresses, actually it doesn't progress with this Chariot. It didn't go forward. Something happened that made it feel perhaps like it wasn't going to progress or wasn't going anywhere. There was something perhaps this person wasn't understanding, or that maybe they lost control or felt like they didn't have control of what was going on, or they couldn't see. There's something they couldn't see. Maybe they didn't see how it could move forward. This is something that started off good and took a turn for the worse, and we see that up here again with the Queen and the Hand of Fate. Now, I play these cards and I keep them always in the upright, but this card literally comes out and turns into the reverse, so I have to read it that way. It could be that you were lacking confidence in whatever was being discussed, and so it took a turn for the worse. It could be that, again, it could be that it felt out of this person's control, whoever it is, yours or theirs, and they were uncomfortable in that energy of not having control. It can be that they dared to do something. It could be that they dared to do something. Maybe they lost control and they dared to do something, or they felt they didn't have the control and they dared to do something here that just upset everything. Maybe it wasn't going according to plan because there was originally an expected result, or a certain expectation of how it would go. You know, their perception, of course. So what we know is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So something didn't go as planned. It could be that somebody lost control, or somebody just wasn't careful, or somebody overlooked something. They took a risk. So they may have taken a risk, taken a gamble. This is a card of taking a gamble and losing. So they took a gamble on something and lost. And this is a card that can speak to daring to do something. So it's possible that they did dare to do something, maybe to try to shift something in their favor because they felt it wasn't going as planned. That's, possible. That's what I'm picking up for these cards here. Now, I feel that this cause, because we do have this Four of Swords here, even though it is reversed, it was in the upright at one point. All reversals are like that, even though they come in reverse, we know that the upright did happen before. And so, just like this card being in reverse, we know there was an opportunity, but it didn't go anywhere. Well, we know there was a separation here with that Four of Swords, okay? And now, and this would have been because they lost controls of something, or took a gamble and lost. Something didn't go as planned. So now there came that separation because of that. No talking, because Queen of Swords is in the reverse, so there's been no communication. Something, with her being in reverse, something could have been said very abrupt, or somebody was just very blunt, or very hurtful with their words and actions. It could be that somebody really over exaggerated in the past. With her being in reverse, it can also be, because this is also in reverse, somebody who might be repeating past mistakes, not learning from them. So it could be that that type of behavior may have been somewhat of a pattern for that person. This can also be somebody who is unforgiving of the past. So, I mean, this person could have went into that meeting with a grudge, possibly, or something happened at that meeting that maybe touched a nerve. Okay. What we see is this person really trying to think their way through something. And what is that? It is that ending that they didn't really want, but maybe are now accepting perhaps the responsibility for it. Their thoughts are very scattered. They don't know what to do, because this is where they want to be in the Four of Wands. So it's like this went bad, and I keep getting that. So I feel like with the Four of Wands, it's maybe wanting a lucky break to try to fix things, or hoping for one. It could be wanting to overcome the difficulties. I feel like this person still has this vision in their mind. They don't know how to fix things, and they don't know how to get there yet. And so naturally we have this Six of Swords here because that's where their thoughts are. And so that's wanting to overcome some very negative energy, to get through or work through some obstacles and move this to a better place, move it to the Four of Wands. I feel like they're seeking some sort of relief or wanting to escape the energy that they're currently in. Yeah, they're hoping to work through the problems. And there's that Four of Wands again. It seems like this is where they want to take it, to the Four of Wands. What they want is a new opportunity, a chance to wipe the slate clean and maybe start again. This person, no matter how well you think you know them, they can still have a trick up their sleeve, or they could still surprise you in some way. Now the challenge for them is getting back that Ace of Cups. It came out as a challenge. So this is their challenge. And possibly even trusting somebody enough and loving them enough that they would take that which was most precious to them, which is their heart, and place it in this person's hands, you know. They feel powerless. And this is why they're feeling powerless. They feel like they've lost control, or they've lost this. Yeah, see, that's the next card. So they're feeling that something got out of order, or something got lost, and they're feeling powerless to be able to restore it. They took a gamble and they lost. It's here again. Same card repeating itself. And they're looking back at the direction that something took in the past, and they're looking for their answers there, because they need that. They need the lesson. They need something from that experience, right? In order to face the challenge of recuperating that cup, of getting that cup back. And so that's like where it stands for them, you know. And with the Gryphon here, it feels a little bit risky. But also, with the Gryphon, what I can tell you, I mean, if that's you, because, I mean, it could be your energy, it could be theirs, right? It's a risk that, if taken, pays off. And just the fact, just that card alone is very positive. But the fact that it's coming with the talisman is a change in fortune. So you can expect a change to happen. And this is good, this is positive. So although the wheel or the hand of fate is in the reverse, it is all about to change. And it will turn in your favor here in the future. So I'm going to leave it upright for you. So somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. Now I'm ready to come here. And this is actually the heart of the reading. And what do we have? The boy. And the boy actually came, I usually just take one, but he came with this card, and it really clarified him, so I kept the two. So the boy, is an invitation or an offer or a profession of love. It is words from the heart. Okay? Now, this can be somebody who may wear their heart on their sleeve. It comes with the ring. The ring suggests that a happy event is coming. The fact that the boy is also here can, with the ring, indicate some type of proposal for a commitment, moving in together, engagement, getting married. It can announce a reunion. But whatever this is, it announces a really happy time that is coming in here with someone. You're not alone. With the ring and the boy, someone else is here in this picture. This can also be things that repeat. So this could be something coming back around. And especially that the Nine of Wands is here. The Nine of Wands is somebody who's not giving up or not ready to give up. They are preparing. Can be a card of preparing to face this challenge of the Ace of Cups. But with this card, there can be like a certain expectation that there could be trouble, that maybe it won't be so easy, but they're going to persevere. They're not ready to give up. It can also indicate learning from those past failures. See, they were looking back at the direction they took. So, in doing so, it provides the insight on how to overcome the new challenge they're facing. And what is that? The Ace of Cups. And how to restore it. It can also be telling me that one of you were wounded in the past and it had a negative effect on the relationship, especially with this next card I'm seeing here. We see the trunk with all the coins in it, so it's like a trunk full of information. So that's very possible that somebody was carrying something in their trunk. It can also be that somebody here is not ready to give up and they are persevering to reach that 10 of coins, to have a solid long-term commitment with you. And here we see getting together, a decision for the future together. This is about a couple. The Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So this is a decision that we see. And Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay, so I feel like it is a decision to face their fears and to offer up some information that they do have that will free you from some mental turmoil that you've been having. It could also be to face things that they were in denial about, dealing with one's inner demons in the Nine of Swords. They could also be feeling guilty about something. This goes back and takes me back here to that 10 of Rods where everything's just scattered, their thoughts are scattered. They're trying to think their way through this. to get here, they have to face things, maybe old memories, experiences that maybe they were avoiding to deal with in the past. But come forward, they most certainly are. Facing these fears and learning from these experiences in the past is how they escape the situation, and how this hand will turn back in their favor. And it is how this proceeds forward. So having the courage to do this, I feel here you go. This is how this is all going to end. A happy reunion. And the attainment of a goal. And learning what they need to learn, doing the right thing, facing certain truths, bring them here. This is a risk, or it feels like a risk, but and the action, remember, from the Gryphon brings rewards, and this is the reward. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.